I've lived in the same apartment building for 3 years. It's not fancy. Old bricks, peeling paint, thin walls that let every sound bleed through. But it's cheap. And when you live alone, cheap matters more than comfort. My neighbors keep to themselves. The old lady across the hall waters her plants and glares at anyone who gets too close. A young couple upstairs fights almost every night, but no one really talks to each other. It's the kind of place where everyone pretends they're invisible. For 3 years, I thought I knew every corner of this building, until last month when I discovered the room. It was a Wednesday night, and the elevator was broken again. I had to take the stairs. As I climbed to my floor, I noticed something strange. The hallway looked longer, like it stretched further than it ever had before. At the end of that stretch, where there had only ever been a wall, there was now a door. Apartment 6C. But here's the thing. I live in 6B, and across from me is 6D. There was never a 6C. I stood there for a long time, staring at the door. My hands felt a little clammy, my chest tight, like my body already knew something was wrong. It looked old, the wood warped and dark, as if it had been sitting there for decades. A brass number plate, scratched but clear, 6C. I should have ignored it, should have walked into my own apartment and locked the door. But curiosity, it does dangerous things to the mind. I knocked. The sound was hollow, like knocking on an empty box. No footsteps, no voices, just silence. Then, faintly, I thought I heard something. A whisper. So soft I couldn't tell if it came from the door or from inside my own head. Come in. My stomach dropped. My throat felt dry. The handle turned under my hand before I even realized I was pushing it, and the door swung open. The air inside smelled like old wood, dust, and something else, something damp. The room was dim, lit only by a single bulb hanging from the ceiling, swaying gently even though there was no breeze. The walls were lined with old photographs, black and white, faded. Every picture showed the same thing, a hallway. This hallway. My hallway. But in each photo, there was a person standing at the far end, their face blurred. I stepped further in, my shoes crunching on broken glass. My skin prickled, like someone was watching me. And then I noticed it. On the far wall hung a massive mirror. Old, cracked, the edges eaten away with time. I should have seen my reflection, but I didn't. The mirror showed the hallway outside, empty, but not me. I was gone. My heart hammered against my chest. I stumbled back toward the door, but when I turned, it wasn't there. The door I came through was just another wall now. That's when I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, deliberate, dragging across the floor, but not mine. I spun around, and in the cracked mirror, I saw someone standing behind me, tall, thin, its face nothing but shadow. It raised a hand. My body froze. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. And then the whisper again, louder this time, right by my ear. "You finally come home." My knees buckled. My body wanted to scream, but no sound came out. I don't remember how I got out. The next thing I knew, I was on the floor of my apartment, gasping for air. The door to 6B wide open behind me. My hands were shaking, my phone buzzing with missed calls from my sister. When I finally crawled to the hallway, the strange door was gone. No 6C, just the same old wall as before. I told myself I imagined it, a nightmare while awake. But last night, as I walked past that spot, I felt a draft, cold against my skin. And for just a moment, I swear I saw the brass number plate gleam in the dark. 6C. And now, every night as I lie in bed, I hear it. Someone walking slowly in the hall, stopping right outside my door, and whispering over and over, Come in.